Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be updating my channel art, so let's get into it. So first off, I did say that I'd be back after the first of the year, and this video is being uploaded on the second week of the first of the year, which means I'm late. So yeah, sorry about that. It is not what I intended, but I am notoriously late after all. But one of my reasons for this is the fact that I could not decide what I wanted the pictures to be of, because I had an image in my head of this is what I was going to draw for my profile pictures, but then as I was doing it, I was like, these need to be perfect, they're going to be up for at least a full year, like I need to choose something that I'm going to be really happy with, and I just had a couple of different ideas that I was trying to decide on, so I ended up going with what you'll see in this video, but my indecisiveness did cause this video to be a little bit late. It may also have just been my procrastination and, you know, just general reasons, but me not being able to decide was definitely a factor, I'm just saying. But I am back now. Thank you to everybody who stuck around during that little break. You are appreciated, and I hope that you enjoy this video and my new channel art. For this picture you're seeing me draw right now, this one is gonna be my profile picture, and it originally wasn't going to be. You'll see the picture after this that I draw. That is a slightly altered version of this one that I make for my end card. That's what I originally was making. But then I thought that it was kind of a cute picture, and I was like, what if I ended up using this one for my profile picture as well? Just change a couple things about it. So I did, and I do quite like the way this picture turns out. There are a few things that you'll see that I ended up changing and updating, and one of those is my character's look, or my persona, my avatar, whatever you'd call it, which mainly stays the same, but I did change a few things. One of the things I ended up changing was my jacket. It's basically the same, but I did make the colors slightly less saturated, and I added some stripes on the left arm, which you can't really see that well in any of these pictures since I'm mainly turned away or covering it, but I did add that that. I don't know, I guess it's multiple stripes, so those stripes on my one arm, because I have a jacket. Actually, I think I got rid of it, but I really liked that jacket, and it had stripes on one arm, and I thought that that looked really cool, and I liked that, and so I was like, hey, why not add it to my character's design? And I already had, the socks that had stripes on them, so it just kind of balanced out the designs, because there were stripes on the bottom and stripes on the top. Speaking of my socks, I also changed those. They're mainly white, but then they have purple and turquoise stripes, which I think looks better than what I had before. And you know what, while we're talking about my outfit, I don't think I've ever talked about why I decided to go with this look. So I guess if you're interested, I'll let you know. So for one thing, purple and turquoise are my two favorite colors, and I think they go really well together, so I decided to use that for my outfit. I oftentimes wear t-shirts, especially as a more casual look, so that's why I'm wearing a t-shirt, and I made it teal, and then I gave myself a jacket over that because, I don't know, I like hoodies, and it also adds more to the look and, you know, gives it layers and makes it more interesting, you know what I mean? I also gave myself shorts because I feel like shorts gives more dimensions or layers, because it's not just the same color all the way down your legs, you know? And I also like wearing shorts, and apparently we're going with this weird, you could wear in summer, but then it also has more layers that I guess if you get cold or something. And I ended up going with the shoes because I have shoes like those, and them being jean material ties in the fact that I'm wearing jean shorts. And I added the socks just because I think that thigh-high socks look really cute, and again, it makes more happening on your legs than just if you were just wearing pants or just shorts and then nothing else, you know? It also allowed me to bring the colors of the purple and turquoise down on my legs as well to again balance out colors and whatnot. I also gave myself that ponytail look with the piece in front because that is mainly how I wear my hair, especially when I want to do my hair, but I don't want to do anything fancy. It's basically just my go-to look, and so it's kind of signature for me, I guess. I don't know, this is just kind of how I picture myself, I guess. So yes, that is my character design, my clothes, that sort of thing, and the updated look for them. But I also updated the backgrounds of my pictures, and so since my character design has a lot of stripes in it, I was like, hey, what if I went with stripes? So that's what I did, and I think it works. However, I did also end up adding stars in it as well, which was something that I had in my original pictures, which I did not originally plan, but I like the way it turned out. I think it's cute, so let me know what you think. But anyways, as for the channel art, I'm not gonna change it just yet. I'm gonna wait a week or two before I change it so that people have a chance to see this video and are not confused and are like, who is this random person that I'm subscribed to? Not that they don't already do that when they come across my channel again, but you know what I mean. People might be confused, especially because I'm also doing another thing. However, if you're watching this video a few weeks from now and are not watching it as soon as it come out, then I guess this part doesn't really matter because you will have already seen my new channel art. And the other thing that I'm doing is changing my name. Yes, that's right, I am changing my channel name. So my channel has been called Drawing With Me for the past year, which is as long as my channel's been around. And I originally gave myself that name because I'm just very uncreative, apparently, and I couldn't think of anything better, and I was like, you know what, we're just gonna throw ourselves out there. Even though this name is terrible, I'm not gonna like spend my time trying to come up with a good name instead of just actually going and making a channel, you know what I mean? Not to say that Drawing With Me is a bad name, but it's way too overused and it's just not that unique. I don't know. When I originally named my channel that, I had the intention of changing the name eventually, and then at some point I was like, you know, maybe I'm okay with this name. Maybe I will make this name my own kind of thing. But then it got to like the end of the year and I was like, you know, I'm kind of done with this name. And kind of same thing with my channel art, honestly. I got to the end of the year and I was like, man, I'm kind of done with this channel art, like, I want something new. So I started thinking about what I should change it to. So I asked one of my friends if they had any ideas, and one of them was like, hey, what about Carissa's Creations? And I originally completely just rejected the idea and was like, not necessarily to my friend, I wasn't like, that is a horrible idea. To them, I was like, hey, that's actually really crazy that you said that, because I have a folder that has a lot of like old art or just like crafts that I made when I was a kid that my mom made for me. Well, by she made it, I mean that it's a pre-made folder and she wrote on it or printed out on it Carissa's Creations and then put my art in it. But you know what I mean. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. But I also like rejected the idea in my mind. I was like, I'm not gonna name my channel that. Like, I don't go by my full name. But the more I thought about it, I was like, you know, that's pretty unique of a channel name. Like, I don't really know of any other channels that are called that or anything similar. And I originally didn't want to go with a name like that because I thought it would be too unique, which we'll talk more about my name in a second. But I was like, you know what? We went with the super common name of Drawing With Me. I think it's time we go the complete opposite direction with this. And I'm not saying that I'm gonna keep this name. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll change it eventually. I'm just gonna go with it and see if I like it, see if you guys like it, see if YouTube likes it, see if it's too unique or just unique enough to stand out and be able to be found easier and that sort of thing. But anyways, as for my name and not wanting to use it, there are a few reasons for that. The main one being is that everybody has always gotten my name wrong my entire life, which I'm kind of okay with at this point. Like, I just live with it, not in the sense that I just live with it, but in the sense that I'm used to it. Like, I respond to anything moderately similar to my name, and I'm kind of okay when people don't call me by my name. Like, I don't bother to correct people, which might also be a problem because I also now don't have a problem with people getting other people's names wrong, or feeling the need to like introduce my friends to each other properly and be like, this is so-and-so. I'm just like, you don't need to know their name. But anyways, so yeah, people have always gotten my name wrong, whether it be the spelling or pronunciation or just the name itself. I have been called Clarissa or Krista, even Cassandra, I think, once, Teresa. And as for spelling, I have had it spelled with a K when spelled with a C. I've had it spelled with 2 R's and 1 S, which I don't understand why anybody would ever think that's how it's spelled, because it just doesn't make sense pacing-wise and syllable-wise, but I digress. My main point being with my name being kind of like unique or something that people get wrong a lot is that they wouldn't be able to remember, especially if it was my channel's name. So they wouldn't really be able to like remember it or spell it right or be able to find it, basically, is what I'm getting at. I also don't really like saying my name. I just think it's kind of weird to say your own name, you know? So yeah, I also didn't know if I wanted my name to be within my channel name kind of thing, but you know, we're gonna try it. And as for what you should call me, you can still call me Chris. That is my nickname. I still go by that. But you can also call me Carissa. And like I said, I will be changing my channel name and profile picture within about a week or so to give people a chance to see this video and not be super confused. However, some of you may have noticed on like the thing that YouTube did where they have like channel tags or whatever that mine is Carissa's Creations. Some of you may have noticed that and have already figured out that this was coming. Or you were just really confused. Perhaps you thought it had just been randomly given to me by YouTube. But no, I was thinking ahead and I was like, I think I'm gonna change my name after the first of the year, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take that name before anybody else does, I guess. Not that it seemed to have very many people trying to steal it, you know? But yeah, let me know what you think of my new name, of my new channel art. I'd love to hear all of your guys' suggestions and opinions, because even though I do this for myself, I also do it for you guys, and I want you guys to like what I do. So feel free to let me know, and feel free to let me know what you want to see me draw next, because I'm back, and I will be going back to uploading weekly, hopefully. And here is my new channel banner and my new name. Don't forget to let me know what you guys think. And also here is my channel profile picture if you forgot. And of course I am using my new in card. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.